Hello my friends, and welcome to another pick a card reading. I hope you're all doing really well. It's really good to have you here, and thank you so much for your love and support on these readings. It really helps me keep the channel going. So I've got 3 piles for you to choose from for this question today that we are looking at, which is advice for your current situation. So pile 1, we have Tiger's Eye. Pile 2, we have clear quartz. And pile 3, we have green fluorite. So advice for your current situation. Pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. Timestamps will be in the description box below, and I'll see your reading. Bye. Hello pile 1, and welcome to your reading. So you chose the Tiger's Eye and pile 1. So from the onset, this is just to let you know that this used to be a necklace, and it's actually a piece of Tiger's Eye that's come off a necklace. So it's protection as well. Tiger's Eye, I use it mainly for protection and grounding. So that might have something to do with this. The Horned God Life Force. Wow. Okay. So I'm getting for some of you, this may be, by the way, this is a general reading. Please do remember that. So only take what resonates, discard the rest. This might be to do with a romantic partnership, or it might be to do with some kind of connection with creativity that is going on. So let's have a little look at what your astrology wants to say. But I feel like your current situation is there's something quite fruitful about it, because it seems that you have had a close call, meaning that something that you thought wasn't going to manifest into something worthwhile actually is. It's something that you didn't expect, because I'm seeing this lightning bolt come from the sky, and we've also got this kind of sense of duality, so this day and night. And then he's clasping this circle and also the snake. So there's this sense that there's a real understanding of creativity, understanding what your ability to create is. And we've got 33 as well, which is 6. So there's some kind of successful realization about your creativity and about your opportunities within this situation. You may have thought that you weren't as going to be as fortuitous within this situation, and actually you are. And I'm going to take these 2. Okay, so we've got Mind, Mercury reversed, and then we've got Taurus, I have. Interesting. So again 3, and then we've got 5 with 1 and 4, 14. 14 is also Temperance, and then we have the Empress, and then we have number 6, the Lovers. Or 33, which is also a kind of sacred number as well. Yeah, I think it's about the understanding of opportunities, and I don't think that you can really grasp it. I don't think it would be something that you actually fully understand. Tiger's Eye is also a mercurial stone, and a stone that's associated with Gemini, which is ruled by Mercury. So it's just interesting. It just seems like you may be trying to understand this situation, and you're just having to almost just appreciate what you do have within the situation in order for you to understand it better. But in order for you to to cope better in the situation, because if you are trying to understand the situation, that might make things worse. Does that make sense, you know? So if we strive for more information, and trust me, I always want more information yesterday. So it's a frustrating position to be in, but I do feel like the ground is really fertile for you to have that energy to understand what's really going on, or to be all right in the not knowing what's going on, actually, to be fair. So let's see, advice for your current situation, pile number 1, Page of Swords reversed, Ace of Pentacles reversed, the Hermit, and Justice reversed. Okay. So the ability, the idea of not knowing is really quite painful, to be fair. It's not fair. It's not fair at all that you've had to kind of go with that, and you've had to go through that, basically. What am I trying to say? I'm trying to say that you haven't had much communication. You've tried to communicate to no avail. You've tried to get through. You've tried to understand. And it's almost like the only option that you have is to just retreat. But it's not really fair. You don't think it's a fair outcome, because you feel like you've been as open and upfront and as clear as you can be. And I think to a certain extent that if you're dealing with people, they may have felt that you might have actually been a little bit bullish. They might have felt that you may have been trying to get your own way. So that's why you're not being told, if it is to do with other people that are giving you information. It could also be that you are needing to just rest on your laurels. But this isn't a very fair situation at all. And you are trying to learn more about it, but it's not giving up. So if you are in this situation where you don't really know what's going on about what's happening, like maybe someone's ghosted you, or maybe someone has just gone off of the face of the planet. You don't know where they are, what they're doing. Maybe, yeah, so it could either be a friend or it either could be a partner. They've just gone. There's something telling you that you need to really stay grounded and rooted in your own things. There's no point in trying to find out what happened, because you're not going to be able to. You actually are not going to be able to. 3 of Swords. King of Swords reversed. Ace of Wands. And the Ace of Pentacles. Wow, 3 aces reversed. So many aces reversed. 2 Ace of Pentacles reversed. This could be to do with a business venture. You could have invested something, or believed that you invested in something with someone, and they have just absconded. They've just left. But it feels like you have really decided to take advantage of the situation. It's actually given you a bit of oomph in terms of what you can achieve with the situation, rather than relying on someone else to do it for you, or relying on that someone else. You need to do it with someone. I think you're finding out the true character of this person as well, if it is one person that's involved, be it romantic, platonic, or business. A really interesting thing, I used to see the the magician reversed as the narcissist. But then I saw that I was watching another tarot reader on YouTube, and she saw the King of Swords as that. I see the King of Swords as a manipulator of words. So they may not have done necessarily the things, but they might have said stuff to you that you believed. But I don't think they actually manifested anything. Like, nothing actually came to the forefront. It was they're a bit of a liar, I get. Because particularly with this Ace of Pentacles reversed, and also with Justice reversed, it's a real injustice. Like, I take Justice reversed very seriously. So whatever you've been through, and there could have been like a strong sexual connection or a strong creative connection. That could have also been there, because I think that you hold that. There's something about you being very virile and very fertile, and them wanting to kind of hone in on that energy. They may also be watching you as well. Page of Swords reversed. They may also be watching you without you knowing. But they've just gone AWOL. That's what it seems like. So this is what you need to know about your current situation, if this resonates. That this person that you've been involved with, they have absconded. Don't try and find out. This is actually a very reminiscent of like a narcissistic situation, because like if you do have someone of that nature that just goes AWOL, they actually feed off of you going after them. They want you to go after them. They want you to try and find out where they are. They want you to chase after them. But actually that's more damaging to you. So and also what this Ace of Pentacles says is that well, the Ace of Wands kind of signifies two things. It kind of signifies that you've got the energy, so you may still have the burning, because there's a big sexual connection thing here. So you may have the burning desire to be in contact with them, to make things happen with them, to find out closure, to find out what is going on. You know, there may be that. But you're not going to get any response. Or you're not going to get the response you want at all. At all. Particularly with these two reversed. So it's a warning, really. Acceptance. I'm learning to accept the things I cannot change. Interesting. Okay, and let's close out the reading with a rune card. I might have to look these up because I'm not too versed with the runes yet. Yeah, we will need to look those up. Okay, bear with me. My lovely poem. So this is Degaz, which means the rising sun pierces, well, it means day. And I've got here the rising sun pierces through the darkness. It's part of the third Atir, which is Tears Et, which centers on justice, honor, and spiritual development. It points towards the setting sun or the rising sun. So the part of the day where it's like the darkest before dawn, where the day is just about to become night. So what I get from this is that this may be a time where you have become very aware of being in a state that is quite groundbreaking, earth-shattering. You may kind of not be steady. And this helps you to remember that you have some kind of resilience in times like this. It means that no matter what you find yourself in, no matter what kind of situation that you find yourself in, you have the power and the resilience to walk through it, to work through it, to get through it. So if this person or if this situation has disappointed you, I'm really sorry. But you're going to get through it. And this is going to be a really beautiful time for you to really understand your own self and your own laurels. You're an amazing person, and this didn't deserve to happen to you, Pole 1, whatever it was. But just know that the universe loves you, and it's basically getting these things out of the way so that you can have much better things in future. That's the advice I've got for your current situation. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you liked it, please do give it a thumbs up. Please do subscribe for more videos. But otherwise, my darlings, I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it helped. Take care. I'll speak to you soon. And remember, honesty is always key. Bye. Pole 2, hello and welcome to your reading. So you chose this gorgeous clear quartz crystal. Clarity. Looking to obtain clarity on the situation. I mean, that's pretty obvious, because I don't think you'd be coming to a tarot reading on YouTube if you weren't seeking some kind of clarity. But you really are looking for some kind of piercing clarity. Because this one's really, this clear quartz is really, I don't often use clear quartz, and also amplified. So clear quartz amplifies. I really don't use it a lot in readings. I use it at home, but I don't use it like in reading. So yeah, amplification. It's almost like you're putting a magnifying glass to the situation. Healing. Okay, Gaia, healing. All right, let's delve a little bit deeper. Advice for your current situation. Let's get some astrology. Sorry about that, my loves. There we go. These cards are very chunky. Okay, we've got 2. Wow, Pole 1 got 2 as well. So we've got Pisces, I believe, and then we've got Jupiter returns benefits. The Jupiter return is around about, I think, when does Jupiter have its return? Jupiter has its return, bear with me. Jupiter return. Every 12 years, so 12, 24, 36, 48, 60, 72, and so on. So those years may be significant for you. And also Pisces, I believe. Pisces is reflection and introspection, but also deep psychic ability. So you may be tapping into some new form of psychic understanding, knowledge, intuition, that is helping you to go deeper into a space where you can really do some in-depth healing, more so than you ever have done before. What's really interesting about this Gaia figure as well is that we have not only all elements of nature, but we do also have this beautiful fish's tail. So there is something about the management of emotions that is happening in a way that hasn't happened before, which is really beautiful. So what you need to know about your current situation, Pole 2, is that you're healing in a way that you have never healed before, with a sense of understanding that you have never had before, and a sense of knowing and depth that has never been happening before. So let's take a look at your tarot to go deeper into the situation and just see what this is all about. I think this is that you're on the right track, that you are doing the right thing, that you're making the right steps with yourself. but I don't know, you might not believe it. We've got 13, 4 plus 9 is 13. We've got 7, that's death. 13, 7, that's the Chariot. And then we also have, I believe, Pisces 24, which is 6. So this is about you coming home to yourself and balancing yourself in a way that you still have trouble in doing, and that's okay, because this is a kind of ongoing process which you're working through. 6 of Cups, the Fool, Ace of Cups, and the 3 of Swords. 3 of Swords also came up for pile 1. Oh, this is so cute. Can you see that? These little elephants with the lotus. So cute. In uncharted territory, you're not sure if you're going to get rewards. There's still a lot of pain. But I think you understand the process. There's still a lot that's unknown. When I see Pisces, particularly when it's reversed, I do think of the unknown, and also it's 12th house energy, so I just feel like Pisces, they're so deep that sometimes they don't even recognize themselves sometimes. They're just so, they're in this deep water. They're very intuitive. Actually, I met a triple Pisces the other day. And I thought, oh my gosh. And it was so interesting, the dynamics of his personality. He also reads tarot as well, but it was just observing his personality going from this really self-assured kind of being, but then also someone who's deeply sensitive that can, it could all crumble in one moment. It's just really interesting. Like a wave almost crashing. It's like the pure embodiment of water. So there's this sense of really doing everything they can to kind of hold on, and being very good at it, because obviously water, that's really interesting. Water to hold its form becomes ice. So they can also seem to be quite cold. And it's interesting, we've got like a lot of blue here. So, and the Ace of Cups is reversed. So the water is not flowing, it's solid. And then we've also got the ice here as well. Wow. And then the 3 of Swords. So it's almost like you've had to freeze yourself in order to make sure that you are, and look, this looks like ice, right? There's something about you freezing yourself so that you kind of preserve yourself. So whatever you've done, it's exactly what you've needed to do in order to, you've done the right thing, basically. You've done the right thing. What do you need to know about your current situation? It is a result of your situation. Is that a capybara? Oh my God, I love capybaras. We've got the capybara here, we've got the sun, and then we've also got this beautiful flower of life. The 9 of Pentacles reversed, the Chariot reversed, and we have the Page of Swords. So it's interesting actually, because Pile 1 had like a more severe message, but what's happened is it's almost like you're the next stage of like the healing stage that they'll have to go through. But you're actually going through it, and you're healing through that you're going through that process. It is different, I'm not gonna lie, but there is similarities. But what's happening here is that you've got this pain that you really haven't been able to communicate with anyone. You haven't really wanted to talk to anyone about it because you've wanted to sort it out yourself. And I don't know if things around you have slowed down, and that has kind of exacerbated your sense of sadness. And there is a real kind of sense. I am getting a relationship vibe here, but it might not be. There is a sense of you not wanting to be alone, platonic or not. But what's really interesting is that you're trying to go back to something that you had before. And I think what's really clear is that the reason why this Pisces, I believe, is reversed is because there's an understanding that needs to come to light about you not being able to have what you had before, and you're creating something new, you're creating something different. And the importance is that if you recognize that something different has to occur for, in the future, you can't repeat the same thing over and over again. You can't, no matter how much you make, so for example, you bake a cake and you still won't have the same cake, even if you did it with exactly the same ingredients, exactly the same, everything is exactly the same. It still won't be the same cake because you're making it in a different time, because you can't make them at exactly the same time. Do you know what I mean? So you can never make the same cake twice. And I don't know if you're trying to recreate a situation, or maybe you're just longing for a situation, because we've got the Sun here and we've got the Six of Cups. There just seems to me like there's a longing for a past situation. And I think it might be that where you weren't alone, because this Nine of Pentacles is reversed. And the Nine of Pentacles upright would mean that there was a peace in being alone, a peace in being your own, independent. But here it seems like the independence kind of, you're mourning and longing for something else. So what this advice is, and it's almost like you've frozen yourself in time to do that. Now, I think that the advice here is that you have frozen yourself in time for a reason. You've made sure that you're protecting yourself for a reason, and that's fine. That's fine. But just being aware of it is useful, right? I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm just here to tell you that this is what's happening. Because I don't think there is an action here that's being... There is no action. I can't see an active action. I'm just seeing a state. Purpose. I know what I am here to do. I think it's important for you just to stay in this state and to see where it takes you. Because I don't actually know. I'm not actually feeling to advise you on anything. It's just to notify you that you are in this state. I hope that makes sense, Pulse, too. It's a bit of an interesting reading, this one. But it's not clear. Well, it is clear. It is clear, but there isn't movement. And it's really interesting because, as I said, clear quartz amplifies. It doesn't accelerate or decelerate. It amplifies. It makes it bigger. So it's almost, as I said, like you at the beginning, it's like you've put a magnifying glass on this situation. And I think that's probably what's needed. Purpose. I know what I am here to do. You might not know that because I'm having a bit of trouble myself, but I think it will become clear. And the main card here we have is healing. So whatever it is, you just need to take time here. Wow, we've got I think it's Galdir. I think it is. This card means, like, this is limbo. This is neither here nor there. I'm going to read it out of the book, though. But, yeah, this is like, you're either here nor there, basically. This isn't a rune either. It's, it's something else. It is the cards of Midgard. These are cards that are created on Norse myth. If I can find it. Oh, there we are. Yeah, incantation, song or incantation. Our healing seeks song. It's a type of incantation or spell casting involving the rhythmic and melodic chanting of specific words, phrases, or sounds with the intention of invoking supernatural forces, influencing events, or achieving certain magical outcomes. Okay, right. I understand now. So, okay. That's why we don't know what's going on, because you're not supposed to know what's going on. And you're supposed to be in a space where you're just, if anything, meditating. Just being, so that you can heal. Because right now you're supposed to be healing. That's what the message is. So, Pile 2, I hope you enjoyed that reading. If you liked it, please do give it a thumbs up. Please do subscribe for more videos. But otherwise, my darlings, thank you so much for being here. I hope this reading helped. You take care. Have a beautiful day. And remember that honesty is always key. Bye. Part 3, hello and welcome to your reading. So you chose the green fluorite, which almost looks a little bit blue, aquary in this light. It's so beautiful. Blue fluorite is to do, or green fluorite is to do with heart chakra and also to do with the throat chakra. We have a sense of clarity that's coming through, but also education. So you want to learn something. Advice for your current situation, the owl, wisdom keeper. The key to knowledge. Wow. All right. So let's have a look at some astrology advice for your current situation. Two cards have come out for each of the piles, so this is wonderful. Okay, oh wow, so you have got exactly the same card as pile 1 in that space, Mind and Mercury, which is reversed, and then we've got Venus and Love, which is reversed as well. 3 and 4. Okay, so lessons in love and lessons of the mind. You may not have had either. And the lack of these may be educating you in some way. It may not even be the lack, it may be what they hold. So yeah, I think I might need to pull some more cards to figure that out, really. Because it just seems like there's information. There's a lot of information going on. So you've got emotional and mental information going on here. And it's almost like you're trying to work out how to use your mind to unlock your heart. Okay, right. So, advice for your current situation. Your head and your heart are having a little bit of a tug of war at the moment. So, it might be a little bit understandable if you're slightly confused about things. We have number 4 as well, which is the number of the Emperor. Ace of Cups, 4 of Cups reversed. Nice. The 8 of Swords reversed. And the 10 of Wands reversed. Fantastic. Right. So you're coming to a level of understanding about yourself. It's almost like you're seeing, you're the eye in the storm. You're seeing the clarity within. You may be in a situation where you are in a complete shitstorm at the moment. And it seems like you're the only one that is really understanding what's going on. You may not think that you do, but you actually do, because you have the Ace of Cups here, which is really supporting you in terms of your emotional state and well-being. It's like you really, it's almost like when everything around you is going up the creek, the resolve that you have in yourself actually keeps you going, which is so reminiscent of this card. And then you also have the Four of Cups reversed, which says to me that the Four of Cups reversed is to me a reclamation of the Ace of Cups. It's almost like you have been lost in situations previously where you have not been able to really understand what your blessings are, and now you're moving into a space where you really are understanding your blessings on a, you're leveling up basically. Eight of Swords reversed. You're starting to untie yourself from old patterns, old beliefs. And we've got the owls here as well. Wow. The 3 owls. So owls are a very strong totem for you in this reading, pile 3. And the 10 of Wands. You may have been, for example, in a work situation where you have been tolerating some absolute rubbish, and now you're just thinking, I do not want to deal with this anymore, and I am going to take decisive action in manifesting something completely different for myself and walking away from this situation. Because I think that you've been surrounded by situations of either a lack of love, compassion, understanding, and a lack of communication and wisdom and insight. And you want to be in those positions where you can have that. And it's almost like you know that you can do that with yourself. So now you want to attract situations outside of that, outside of yourself, that will bring this in. And you're on your pathway to doing that. Because you've had enough. Advice for your current situation. Ace of Cups is clarified by the 9 of Pentacles. The 6 of Swords, 4 of Cups, 8 of Swords, Knight of Swords reversed, and the Queen of Wands, 10 of Wands. Okay, right, so you have... You don't want to be alone anymore in the respect of being in this space. Like, you don't want to be the hermit or working on your own. You don't want to be the only one that actually has this insight, because you know that you're not the only one that does have this insight. You know that there's other people that you want to join you and be with you and collaborate with you. You know, this is romantic, platonic, however you want to take it. Currently, I'm feeling a work situation more than anything. But yeah, you want to connect with like-minded individuals that really kind of share your values. Here you've got the 4 of Cups reversed with the 6 of Swords. You're walking away from a situation that has really given you a lot of grief. Grief, I don't mean that in the sense of mourning. I mean as in the sense of just bare headache. Like, it's just been really an intense situation where people really don't understand what they're talking about. So you are just, you know, you've had enough. You're literally walking away. You're not even running away. You're walking away. You're just taking the bandages off that has tied you to this situation, and you're just walking away. It's a very calm, collected, mature energy to get away from this immaturity and drama. And yeah, it's just been very, very, very drama based. And you really are so above that. You're walking away from it. The clarity in this green fluorite is so good. I love fluorite. Fluorite is such a powerful stone. So I can feel that with this energy here from Thoth and Mercury in this green. It's clarity, understanding, and true love and passion and compassion for yourself. Okay, so let's have a look at these cards here. Wow, you got the same as pile 2. Purpose. I know I am here to do. There's a real assertiveness in this stride. I can see you strutting. Pile, this walk. What's going on? Pile 3. It's wonderful. Really wonderful. No. Wow, look at that. Gorgeous, isn't it? I'm just going to pop that there and then I'm going to read it. So this is Tiwaz, and that is part of the third Atir, which is about justice, honor, and spiritual development. I will just find it because there's some beautiful poems there as well. Or a beautiful poem even, I should say. For you I will stretch and bend, find new places for us and for them. I will uproot and destroy, build and forge, offer my flesh a home under my wing. Wow. Justice is a way of life. Justice, leadership, self-sacrifice, will, conviction. Tiwaz, the principles of justice, courage, self-sacrifice, powerful reminder of our responsibility to live in alignment with the profound experiences we've encountered. Wow. After experiencing a transformative and transcendental event, the question arises, how will we carry this forward into our lives? How do we walk the path we've set for ourselves, that we've decided to choose to walk, path 3, eh? Wow, well, I'm going to leave you there. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you liked it, please do give it a thumbs up. Please do subscribe for more videos and all the good stuff. Do please share with me your thoughts, and I just hope you enjoyed this reading. This was a really lovely set of readings. Really enjoyed it. I hope you did as much as I did. Take care. Have a beautiful day, morning, evening, night, whenever you're choosing to watch this. And remember that honesty is always key.